Welcome back. We're doing chapter 8.44 Perl 540.2. I've already created all of the files for this. I'm just going to copy and paste from Kate here. Paste it in. It's really simple. And now we're going to save it out. Zbuild 844. So just pushed it up one, but and this is for practical extraction and report language. It uses a slightly different configure program. It's default program. Compile and test and then install. This will take about 5 minutes to run through this for all this. Running through the test phase right here. It's a good sign that it has all the OKs. Okay, looks like it's installing and coming up to the end here. Installed manuals and all the modules, test tools, and finished at 6 minutes 36 seconds. Next step is 845 XML parser 2.47. Paste it in. This uses Perl to build, so that's why we had to build Perl first. Save it out. And build. It should take less than a minute. Or even less than that. 3 seconds. Next up, chapter 846, International Tool. Paste in the configuration. This set command actually is rather daunting to some people, but all it does is insert a backslash. Because of the way set works, it uses backslashes to separate commands. Of course, that's why it's so large. And this will take very little time. And we're done. Next up, 847, AutoConf 2.72. Paste in my configuration. Once you have all these Zbuild files built, it usually takes very little time to rebuild Linux from scratch, chapter 8. You could even save out your initial chroot test tools like I did, so then you could just drop that in and build Linux from scratch, updating it with package bumps, which most of these, there's only slight changes to the initial files, but mainly none of these change. The test suite looks really good. If most people, some I've heard, do not run the make check, because especially with some of these packages that have been so well built and the very little changes to them, that the test suite is usually comes out okay. And we're done at 5 minutes 44 seconds. Next up is Automake, chapter 848. It's another simple one. Paste in Automake config. I guess I could always change this, but I'll just put it in C. Just gonna edit this and just put in that. Because I know I've set this VM to 4. Only run with 4. It wants a maximum of 4, so we'll just set it to J4. It's a thing that uses problems with more than 4, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. And the test suite will take a lot longer. The Automake at 1.1 SBU. And we're done at 12 minutes 41 seconds. Next step is OpenSSL, chapter 849. And apparently we're building this 3 times for all 3 libraries. This is the same as the other one. Same, remove the static libraries here. Move the documentation to a directory that's needed. Install. And then we're going to run it again for the next. Save it out for the x64-bit version of OpenSSL. Okay, now we're installing OpenSSL. Next up we'll be building M32. Okay, that's done. Let's build M32-bit library. It's in. Double check to make sure everything's correct. Same, pretty much almost the same. It just builds to a different directory. The prefix OpenSSL lib32 shared zlib dynamic like make install tester install to user lib32. Building that one. Second pass, the second run through will be a little bit faster usually. And that version is done at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Next up is the MX32 library. .3 C. Paste it into there. The only difference is we're doing libx32 here. Linux x32 instead of x86. And copy over to the libx32. Make sure these are set properly, or you could render your system useless for 32-bit building. Save it out. And start the Zbuild process. Another 3-4 minutes. And we're done and installed. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Done. And this looks good. All green arrow, all green stars. Next up is libelf from elfutils 8.5. And it is also a triple package install. Just going to copy over the file. Okay, I pasted over the configuration for libelf. I just call it elfutils 0193. We'll be changing that to M32 and X32. Save this out. And Zbuild. Total time should be really quick. Assuming this is total for all 3. It's a slight modification to the configuration, but that's minor. Standard. We have to set the GCC and G++. Okay, first one's done. For M32 now. Since I know my error routine works, this package file does not exist. Paste that in. Slight change. Using host i686 and libdir equals user lib32. Same with this. lib32. Make sure. No post. It's really simple. And build that for the second time. Okay, we're all done at 49 seconds. 8:51. And this will take quite a bit of time. And it's also a triple install. Lovely. Okay, I've edited the configuration right here. Just gonna draw a copy. Paste it in. Same version number. Save this out. And x86 version now building. This will take approximately total 10 minutes for all 3 packages. Okay, libFFI x86 is done. Now we're going to be building 5 minutes 33 seconds. Now we're going to be building the M32-bit version. Create my Zbuild. Whoops. Execute. I want to build this file first. Just double check. I have my M32, 32, i686. A slight change here. We have the GCC arches i686, libdir, lib32, disable static, and this one does have a check, so it's going to take a little longer to build this. Let's execute number 2. And no problems whatsoever. Okay, lib32 is successful. It has created an LA file, which we'll probably get rid of later. And it has installed lib32. Next up is 852 Python. And only building this once, and we have the documentation installed as well. Next up is 852 Python. The configuration ready. Copy this in. This will create the pip file, as well as extract the documentation. My documentation is /sources/python doc. Make sure you double check to make sure the versions are all your own. This is not implemented yet, but I should think about doing a doctor install procedure. Save this out. Let's start building Python. And this will take 2.1 SBU, which could take up to 10 minutes. And now it's installing. Almost done. Installing documentation. Executing our printf. And we're done in 8 minutes 24 seconds. I'll just verify that it's created. And there's our root action ignore. Disable pip version check equals true. And that is now created. And it has also installed the documentation as well. Created that there. Installed that. And that is it. Next up is our pip installs. These are really quick. The core is a pip install, which required Python. Paste. Here it goes. Pip wheel. These are really fast. Just take very little time. Next up is packaging at 854. And let's see. Paste. Save it out. And build packaging. Next up is wheel at 855. It's always good to have these already pre-built. Save this out and build wheel. Okay, next up, setup tools. 856. And I see it's 0. So difference in versionings. Adjust here. And since I have to adjust the version number here, because I'm not sure if the download will work, I have to adjust the MD5 sum. Okay, I've adjusted the packaging. Save this out. And Zbuild. Setup tools is now installed. Next up is Ninja. Okay, I've got my configuration ready. Nano, C. And we could always export this to our build environment here to build Ninja faster. I think that's supposed to work like that. Save this out and build Ninja. Creates this little script. Executing our Python configure, bootstrapping verbose. Should only take 0.2 SBU. And then it just copies over the binary and to bash completion and CSH completion. These are shell. And we're done at 38 seconds. Next up is Meson 1.8. Having all these scripts ready to go is a lot easier. This is a 58. Meson.zbc. I could have cloned all this first, but Meson should be really quick as well. Same, install those. It's a pip install, so it's really quick. Less than a minute. It's just a wrapper script for Ninja. And we're done at 3 seconds. Okay, thank you for watching this video. And if you want to catch up on me, I have a codeberg.org/TravisK. You can catch up on the Zbuild program here, which I'm using. I'm updating it. I just did it yesterday because I had to update the curl libraries. There is some simple Qt6 tutorials and simple examples I have in here. Is just creates a main window as well as an extended main window. This is a CMake list. It's just a demo of how to generate a CMake file on Linux or on any platform. And if you're using Python Meson, I have a little demo here. It also opens a GTK 4 main window. You can see it right here. And it's just very simple. It just activates the window and loads. And that's over here at codeberg.org/TravisK. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy these videos.